So what's up? Y'all have a good night. Happy Taco Tuesday. And I wanted to let y'all know something on the previous. Y'all keep bringing them to the light because y'all see what is happening and they would have never told y'all the truth. You feel me? Y'all need to know the truth and who they were. So look at it like it is, all facts. You where you were and life and that position and everything, right? Whatever that relationship was, they're gonna show you because y'all know they don't know me, right? So when y'all come around, what are they gonna do? Start fidgeting, moving. They're gonna start talking uncontrollably. They're gonna start acting weird, but they're gonna express to you who they are and what process they were doing in your life because they're not doing it in mine. They damn for sure can't do that in mine. You feel me? So if the topic when y'all come around is, oh, we're trying to, set this person up or lock this person up or whatever, that's what they were trying to do to you. They just ran out of time because it's pointless legally. Nobody's gonna go on camera and call themselves an informant and say they're trying to do something to somebody else, but they're talking to you. They're not talking to them, and they're trying to give you scripts to read. You feel me? Like, and trying to set you up when they're expressing who they really are and why nobody wants them around, right? So when they're on that topic, you know what they were sent to you to do. They were just trying to hide, but you already knew it. You caught on. You feel me? Like everybody caught on, right? So if the topic is on money spending, or we're trying to get them to spend money, what were you spending in that relationship and how needy was they in that relationship? Because that was their process with you. That's what that is. That's why that is like that. When they're playing wannabe relationships, obviously, you feel me, they're not in a real relationship, but when they're playing it and they're openly expressing together that they're trying to do some, weird future fantasy, whatever type of thing, right? And they're trying to always do the little kindergarten, hold hands, the little kids, but they got to wait till somebody's watching them and their criminal intent, they're letting each other know, which nobody else is doing. Y'all just bringing them to the light. They're trying to do something else with the criminal intent of making something else happen, supposedly, right? And then you only see who's bending over, a gang of weird diseased idiots trying to offer their, you know what I mean? The same group said they was trying to pass deadly diseases, right? So now y'all know what that is and why they're charging them on top of a gang of stuff, even, from capital stuff, because slavery and segregation, just so they can try to portray this type of stuff, that's not good for nobody. As soon as those metro staff even go to somebody and tell you to get on a specific cart because they're trying to provoke somebody, because that's all it really is, but they're just having weird conversations around somebody else, but because they approached y'all, now y'all know what that was too. And y'all getting paid for that too, because that's not their job. If there's a problem, they should have been got that problem out of there, not sat back and try to contribute to the problem because that makes them the problem, right? So when they're talking about all this other stuff too, oh, we're doing this or we're doing that because we're trying to get this person to spend money, and it has something to do with drinking something or eating something, are you paying for them to eat and drink? Because that's what they're caught up in that friendship or relationship doing. They're basically beggars. Like I said, they're just a bum with a cardboard box telling you in every single way, begging for your stuff when there's free places to give you stuff, even free food giveaways. But their whole purpose was trying to make you homeless. When they say they're scared or they're this or they're that, but they're steady popping up and they're trying to tell their criminal intent, which is basically, those are the ones that you also know they're also getting locked up too, because we see that out there too. But they're the ones that sitting back trying to influence whatever to come and join them in jail. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they're caught up with all the stuff that's been happening, from the interruptions in our protests to everything else, even the spread of COVID. You feel me? So regardless, if they're running around saying we're trying to make this person scared, they're revealing to you they're scared of everything that is happening to them. and why it is happening. They're afraid. They're expressing their fear. But the only way they can try to make it come out is saying they're trying to do it to somebody else. That's why it don't make sense when they say they're trying to do something like that, but then they get in a sexual position, these males, and they bend over. That's why y'all see a lot of their community members, they on that. They on that because now they're suing too, like I said, because these same individuals tried to pretend they was something, but they was utilizing somebody else's resources. So rightfully they can sue, because you got too many people out there that's struggling to find their way, and found their way, and they got stuff already, you know, established to help them out. When y'all see people saying we want to get this person evicted or this, you know what I mean, and y'all in relationships, friendships, whatever, look at how they look, and then realize what they're saying, that they don't even know somebody, but they're reading this stuff or they're saying this stuff automatic. You get what I'm saying? This is what it is. They're trying to get you kicked out. That was their position, to get you kicked out. Do you get what I'm saying? And that violates equal opportunity to housing. That's a federal crime. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's discrimination on top of hate crimes, because that's what discrimination is. So I'm gonna give y'all the game, because the game don't change. It just gets better. And we're in the win-win part of it. You feel me? They're just in the lose-lose, because that's all they taught, loser. So when they're talking about blocking workplaces and everything, that's also a federal crime, because it goes into all types of violations of the equal opportunity to even work. Do you get what I'm saying? And their excuses mean completely diarrhea. It means nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it wasn't their business to even get tied up with unsanitary individuals just to do all of this weird stuff. So everybody's getting paid, reporting it. So they're not stopping anything. They're stopping themselves. I mean, they already got stopped, but they're basically wrapping each other up in their own hiding places. Do you get what I mean? And you already know they're not no really friend themselves or one another. They always showed that, and they always said it. Like, there was never no loyalty a part of their group. It was always every man for himself. You feel me? So y'all laugh and y'all keep on getting y'all reports, and y'all keep on bringing them to the light, because they ain't gonna do nothing but expose themselves. They don't know me, so they can't say, oh, we're trying to do this, and try to project whatever their emotional damage is to somebody else. That's why y'all see a lot of us, we just right there chilling, going to our destination, getting to where we're going, and they're the only ones in the trauma panicking. Do you get what I'm saying? What they tried to do to the community, what they tried to do, and all of this wannabe stuff. Like, come on now. You ain't gonna find nobody portraying like they was the tough guy, but you see this person with a group like this. Like, there was nothing tough. And then every time y'all see me purposely look in their direction, what do they say automatically? Oh, that's what I need. That's what I need. Like, come on. Like, you looking for that type of attention from somebody? Like, nah, it ain't happening. You feel me? But y'all already know what it is. So nobody can portray that type of stuff and have every excuse in the book when they forgot something. They're stalking. They're caught. And they're going through their guilt mode, their guilt trip, and their guilty conscience of why they wanted so much harm to Americans. And they even wrote in that county jail, they were the friend murderer, meaning their intentions were so messed up and twisted and insidious, you feel me, that they would sit back and want to talk to you, to get to know you, just so they can try to deliver their wannabe stuff. You feel me? Like, even with me, when I was out there, what did y'all see? Oh, we're trying to pass him herpes and AIDS. Like, what? Like, who the hell want to talk to you? You get what I'm saying? Like, so y'all keep doing what y'all doing, because y'all already know we ain't playing sensitivities and emotionals with them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and nobody can run to anybody, get right on camera, look in somebody else's direction and say, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, but only one person is talking on what they're trying to do in a panic, and they're trying to play Simon Says. You know what I mean? With the weirdness, why I seen the Metro, they ran to each other, because a lot of them came from Rampart scandal and tried to pretend like they didn't have nothing that they was involved with. So what did y'all see when I passed by LATCC or LATTC? They lined up right there and telling people that got ankle monitors too to run around and try to pretend like they're coming by me. We want to get this guy locked up. That's not going to get me locked up, nigga. We traveling. You feel me? We traveling. We ain't talking. Oh, we're trying to do that. We're trying to do that. And I stretch my shoulder at him like, get out of here. You a rat. And literally they're in front of everybody, females included, in front of everybody. And these officers are doing their illegal stuff of telling people where to go, who to sit by. We're trying to lock, like, we already know their criminal intent. Like, that's not going to happen. You feel me? Like, that's not going to happen. But they're desperate to try to do exactly what I told y'all, to obstruct justice, when all we're going to do is head to court anyway. Like, I'm in process heading to court. And that just tied them to knowing that they already know about the other individual, that my arresting officer, who tried to be my recruiting officer, Todd Turner, I got arrested during their federal investigation when they got rid of the Rampart scandal, which is why they made the movie Training Day. So for them to sit back and have all that filthiness and their friends, you know what I mean, that's already in the feds, some of them not even alive, but they're already in the feds, you feel me? And then you got these that sat back and try to act like they're popping, oh, we got this, we got that, we're trying to do this. Like, no, you're not. You're letting everybody know that's God, and you're trying to come at me like I'm some bum. You feel me? That's why it's so raw and it's so rugged, because everybody sat back and they're seeing them confess this. Like, this is a walk in the park. What are they really gonna do? They're not even supposed to turn off their body cam if they gonna bring themselves outside of the department. So imagine when they're throwing their lives away, which is in Jeremiah, about the officials and the conspiracy. They are throwing their lives away, because last time everything got deadly, them M16s came out on them. And they don't want that no more. So they're going as peaceful as they can, doing the little bit they felt was little, but it's so much. It's so much, and it's so bad on them. But that's their way that they're giving up their badges and their freedom, because it's deadly. Like, those in the department, they're not having that. Like, when I went by 6, when I went over there with when they tried to pack everybody at Crystalis, I got sent over there by parole. That's the first place parole actually sent me when I got out the first time. Do you get what I'm saying? So everybody there is seeing them and they're confessing this. You get what they were trying to do, and everybody's saying like, dang, this is a Mel problem. They literally tried to pack all types of unsanitary stuff, and they forgot something. And I mentioned it too. When that stuff started, those same wannabe little officers or whatever was passing these same individuals downtown Skid Row, right? Because that's around the same area, cigarettes. Now the pandemic is gone, you don't see them passing their little friends no cigarettes. You feel me? Like, I ended all of this stuff, so I'm telling y'all the details on it. So when they got their little male officers from this division, that division, like, nigga, that don't mean nothing to me. We suing all those divisions. Like, I don't know no real gangster that haven't had a lawsuit against corruption. You feel me? Like, this is niggas' joy. You feel me? Like, we don't care about that. We're not listening to a group that coughed on us to try to act as though, oh, we don't want you to report us, but we want to retaliate against y'all. We don't want to do what's right, but we want to sit back and hide and get all the opportunities we can to try to do what exactly? This is the transition. We're transitioning council culture out of our society. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. This is our country. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no disruption. We're already united. Their struggle to try to get everything instigated, and who did they run to in the end when they could have instigated us? Because we seeing them for exactly who they are. They ran to each other, ran to each other's workplaces, ran to each other. We're trying to do this to so-and-so. Like, nah, no, you're not. You're actually clearing the workplace, which is good for us because our president wants us to work anyway. Whoop-de-doo. You was trying. You feel me? Like, come on now. And then on top of that, we get in millions. Come on now. You got to look at there's a brighter picture when you're optimistic. When you're seeing what it is that is suffering and traumatized, you see that it's not y'all. It don't got nothing to do with y'all. That's why in the Bible it says, do not fear the sudden disaster of the wicked. Y'all not wicked. Like the individual like coming back looking like Michael Jackson had his face pushed in. How can you send somebody like that to play pity and then they reveal to their own friend, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that to get this person locked up? Like, we hear the whole scoop details on that Metro. You feel me? Everybody's hearing it, everybody's reporting, everybody's hearing it, and we're getting to our destination. We know about the screams of the office. You feel me? Like, if stalking made you so damn dumb, why would you stalk? Why would you continue? What will be your purpose? It ain't no retaliation, because if you're saying that somebody ended you, then what were you doing the whole time trying to act like you're trying to retaliate on anything when you just messed your own self up? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. And me, I don't believe in it anyway, because there's been so many of them from the inside out here, even them instructing other males to toot. So that's not retaliating to me. That's not convincing me to do a damn thing, but keep on reporting and count it as money. Do you get what I'm saying? So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and just, some happy tidings, you feel me, for a happy Taco Tuesday, and y'all have a beautiful night. But I just want to really stress the fact that they cannot set y'all up. Their history of them being told to do something against somebody else alone proves your innocence. You gotta know how that and y'all know how it works. You feel me? So y'all keep bringing them to the light. They're gonna keep on exposing themselves, because y'all notice with y'all light as it is, as a country as a whole, they're already explaining themselves. They're just getting caught up in so many lies. So when you bring them to the main source of that light, what happens? All hell breaks loose. They talking this way, that way, this way, and then you the only one that know about that relationship, whether it was a friendship, or work relationship, or a intimate relationship. You know what they were trying to do within that relationship and how toxic they were, and then all the pity and sympathy they was begging for, that goes right out the window. Bye-bye. Because they exposed to you they was a piece of crap. They were trying to use you. They were trying to break your pockets. They were trying to do all types of, bum games, which is only like, Jim Crow law type of Klan type of stuff. Stop your money, stop you from working, you know what I mean? Stop your housing and offer you to do something to get locked up. That's Jim Crow law. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's prejudice. That's bias. Just like somebody looking at somebody's dress code to talk about it and they're claiming they're informant. That's a prejudice hate crime. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're racially profiling, and nobody can do that anymore. So I laugh at it. You know what I mean? I make fun of it and call it, like I told y'all before, Barbie doll dress up. No man is gonna play Barbie doll dress up with nobody, especially playing street. Nobody's gonna do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna be out and like, you get what I'm saying? Oh, we want to see how he's dressed. And if you notice, with this group, it's been every excuse to try to be around somebody else that they didn't like. You feel me? To try to drop dime on them when they can't even call the cops legally on nobody. They too busy texting back and forth. You feel me? So y'all start reporting that online grooming, because on that officer's end, he's caught up. He shouldn't be asking y'all for no favors or trying to manipulate or sexual manipulate or anything else. That's illegal. You feel me? And it's a federal crime on his end. So y'all start reporting that, and y'all clear that out of y'all phone. You feel me? Because you can also dig it up when you subpoena everything in court. You feel me? And that's evidence against that dude. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, and have a beautiful night.